So this video has been delayed quite a lot because last night the files got deleted and I couldn't be bothered recording this video again because it was too late to record it. It was like something like 7:30, 8, so I just couldn't record it again. So I ended up just scrapping it and doing it today. But that's not the most annoying video. If you want to see the most annoying video, make sure you subscribe because don't worry, I'll remind you at the beginning of the video that it was annoying. But getting straight into this, you're going to need a couple things, like always when you're making money in this game. You're going to need, number one, the terabyte, probably one of the most important ones, because that's how you're going to make money from it. And number two, either a buzzard, an oppressor Mark II, or something like that that can fly, and is actually quite good with missiles and just flying overall. You'll also need $50,000 if you are not a CEO, but if you are, then just simply request to be a CEO, and then just double check that the VIP work is available. Now, once you have then done that, you want to go park your terabyte in this location here. Now, why this certain location is because, well, mainly because that location, because it is far enough away for the robbery in progress and targeted data to spawn. That's the circle if you want to discover it yourself, but that is the radius you have to be. Now, before you start this, you want to go to your AFK businesses. Now, if you have an arcade and you have this, I forget what it's called, but if you have this, just go there and just double check all your AFK businesses are up and running. Now, me personally, I do not use the MC businesses because I do not think that they are worth being solo. There is a video on that most probably coming soon, and if it is already uploaded, and I remember, it'll be in the top right hand corner right now. But I really only use the bunker because, as you can see, $34 million just off myself, but it is cheap and it's quite handy for solo players. So what you're going to have to start off with doing, there is an order to this, you can't just do this in any willy-nilly order, you have to do it in a specific order because obviously there's times between them of which you can start. So as you've seen, I'm starting Headhunter, and I've probably got one of the most annoying spawns where it's 2 people one side of the city and 2 people the other side of the city. So annoyingly, that did make it a little bit more annoying. I also had problems like this. They are quite common with the Oppressor Mark II, that it just won't lock on because you can just shoot so many. It just locks onto literally everything around it. So don't worry if you have that problem. You should be alright. But with cars, here is a tip for cars. Shoot 2 rockets at the vehicle, then the vehicle will stop, and everyone will then get out of said vehicle, and then run around, and then you should lock on to the person you are meant to kill. Now, if you're like me and you have never got this spawn before, I've done this mission so many times, but I've never got this spawn. Now, it was quite annoying because I did see someone by this door, and I was like, oh, it's inside. So I got off the bike, and I went inside, just being really annoying. Because it's inside, you can't use your missiles. But turns out, no, it's not inside. There's a big-ass open area right above it. But I couldn't get there, and inevitably died. So if you die, you are going to waste about a minute of the time. But once you've then done not targeted data, once you've then done that mission, you want to then go to robbery in progress in your terabyte and start this mission. Now, the main tip here is to just get on your Oppressor Mark II and fly over there straight away. Don't get in the terabyte like it says, just get there. If you don't know where it is, it's around this area, you should probably find it quite quickly, and if not, then you should find it in the terabyte, place a waypoint, get in your Oppressor Mark II, and you'll be absolutely fine. Now for this point, she does say go in stealthily, go in sneakily, but do you know what channel you're on? Sorry for hitting the mic. You know what channel you're on? You're on my channel. I don't do shit silent and sneaky unless it's the casino heist. That's just proved my whole point. Moving on, you want to then just shoot your way through the entire shop and then get back on your Oppressor Mark II and then fly up north to this location. Now, you can either wait here for a little bit, like I am doing here just for a demonstration, or you can just fly straight into the checkpoint and grab your money. Because the longer you're in the mission, for some reason, you get a little bit more money. And I believe it's like an extra 500 every like minute. Some missions are different, but as you can see, instead of doing that, I have now gone to here. As you can see, there is a 2-minute cooldown until you can start Sightseer. So instead of doing that, what I like to do is just go to Los Santos Customs, any of them, and just select a random car, go in and sell it. Now you can only sell about 1 or 2 of these an hour. If you do this for an overall of like, if you do like 2 sessions of this, like 2 hours worth, you'll be fine. so don't worry about that. But you can get obviously a lot more than I did right there. Now, usually you will time this quite perfectly, to be honest. As you saw, I came out and Sightseer was literally available straight away. Now, to me, this is probably the most easiest hack of them all. If you've ever done hacking before, this one and one more, which I'll mention in a minute, are going to be your best friend. One of them will be a massive pain in the ass, and I'll explain all about that in a second. But, annoyingly, I got the bad luck, which is having the first package at the very top of the map, and then having to go to the bottom or the middle of the map to then get the second package. But, in my opinion now, this is going to be the most annoying one of them all, and a lot of people will agree. Because not only does it, for me, it can strain your eyes, especially if you're not good with this type of stuff. If it does strain your eyes, then quit off it, go back on it, and then try and find one where it has a 0 at the beginning of the number sequence. Because to me, that is the most easiest of them all. Now, double numbers as well, that's quite easy, but overall it is much easier if you have 0 and then you have another number after it. But now I'm looking at the footage, it's so easy, it's there, but obviously, obviously it's going to be easy when you have just discovered where it is and you have just discovered what it's all about. So like I said, got bad luck. You might get this as well. You might have to go to the middle of the map. As you can see here, I'm on the outskirts where the lighthouse is near. Not right next to the lighthouse, but sort of near it. But now we move on to the third package of this hack. Now this hack is, again, easy. It's self-explanatory. You get the red numbers, you make them green, you misspell a word or words, and then you reveal the package. Now once you've then done this, you can then claim it and then fly back to the city. Whenever you start these missions, start them in the city. That's why the terabyte is more or less in the middle, also because that's just where mission spawns are. So fly back to the city and then start Headhunter again. So far you should have done Headhunter, a contract in the terabyte, and then Sightseer. After Sightseer, do another Headhunter, and then simply complete said Headhunter. Now for me, I got good luck for this one because 3 of them were near each other, and then the other one was near-ish to the terabyte. Wasn't too close, wasn't too far away, so I got quite good luck on here, and I completed it quite quickly overall. So now once you've then finished Headhunter again, you then want to go back to your terabyte, and you won't be starting the same mission because there will still be a cooldown on it. Where you complete a mission in the terabyte, there is a cooldown of half an hour on it. So you wanted to do targeted data. Now targeted data is in the Life Invader building, which is the other one that I mentioned before. Now once you have then started this, simply run in again. You can fly over here and just run in simply and just kill anyone that's in your way and kill anyone that may kill you when you come out of the computer, because when you're in this computer they will not shoot you. You will be absolutely fine and you'll be invulnerable to their bullets. Now don't worry, I won't make you sit through this absolute torture, because the more annoying thing about this mission is that the hacks are these ones. Now if you do die when you get out of the hacks like I just did, don't worry, do not panic. Especially don't panic when they phone in saying that they've impounded your vehicle. Just spawn in the buzzard or another personal vehicle that you may have, whether it be a land or air or whatever. Get in it, and as you're getting in it, call your assistant and then just recover your impounded vehicle, and you'll be able to call it in again through your mechanic with no problems about blowing it up or whatever. You spent $1,000. So after you've then completed that and killed the person, you will then see that if you then continue doing this, the timestamps on the terabyte are quite annoying. So the pattern for this is Headhunter, terabyte mission, Sightseer. Headhunter, terabyte mission, Sightseer. Headhunter, terabyte mission, Sightseer. And if between any of them missions you have any sort of gap, any sort of break, just go to any Los Santos Customs or go to any shop and just rob it or blow it up. Now obviously this is going to be a lot easier if you do this by yourself, because it's a solo mission. Overall these are solo missions, but as well you don't really want to do them quite quickly because you'll then not earn as much money. Speaking of money, we are now going to go on to that. So you would make $125,000 per 15 minutes doing these missions if you then rob shops and also sell a car in between the missions, and do that 4 times in an hour, equating to $500,000. Now obviously if you do this, you will then also have your passive businesses, whether that be just your bunker or your MCs, they will be also producing. So you'll probably make somewhere between $500,000 to $600,000 in the hour from your AFK businesses and the money you make from these missions. It is tedious, but it's worth it. If you did enjoy, leave a like, subscribe, all that shit I always back for in every single video. Go check out another one, and I'll see you guys in another one. Take care.